Hey, good morning to you. This is Santos Rolon Jr. here once again on Next Level Consulting. You're on my channel. Hope, inspiration, change, progress, inner joy. I'm making a video here this morning. First of all, before I go on, I would like to say that I would like to thank you for taking time to watch my videos and engage with me a little bit here. I appreciate you on the other side. I appreciate all of you on the other side of the screen. And I thank you for giving me a little bit of time upstairs here in the Paradigm area. I wake up every morning with ideas, with motivation, with a greater sense of well-being, of knowing who I am. And I really don't want to talk about myself in these videos because I can easily do that. The time will come for me to share my story, and I do. I share them in many other videos. But this is your time. As I mentioned yesterday, this is kind of like a sequel to my video that I made yesterday about finding one's true inner joy and really operating from knowing your true self-worth and knowing who you are. That's what this video is going to be about. It is kind of like a sequel to yesterday. A little bit to yesterday's video. But let me start out by asking you a question. And you're going to have to answer this for yourself. In fact, ask yourself this question right now as I'm sharing this video. What constitutes to your inner joy? Ask yourself that. What makes you happy? What makes you really happy? What makes you truly happy every day? That's kind of a bold question to ask, but it's actually a really powerful question to ask. And as I go into this video and share with you and I, because I'm speaking to myself here also, we'll learn a little bit about what constitutes to our inner joy and our daily happiness. Most people today I would say, are seeking money. They're seeking enjoyment of some kind. They're seeking happiness. They're seeking peace and contentment. They're seeking many things in those areas. And I came to the realization not too long ago that many people are actually looking for those things in the wrong places. There's a proverb. Let me see if I can remember this proverb. There's a proverb that goes along these lines, that your inner happiness, your inner joy, or your true happiness is not dependent upon external services or things. Trinkets, toys. We often think about the car, the nice car, the bigger home, the fatter wallet, or the business. I see people, and I was one of them. I refer to myself in the past as an internet business rabbit because I was jumping from business to business. And I see a lot of people doing the same thing today. I know what they're after. Obviously, I believe very strongly I know what they're after. They want to make money. But the real foundation to that is not that they want to make money, is that they want to have a security to know that when they do need finances, they're there. So people jump from business to business, and they're also looking for a contentment. They're looking for that cool product that they can share with people, that cool service. Are you in that arena? Where you've been finding yourself jumping from business to business? Or maybe, maybe the truth is that you are a happy person. You know exactly what it is that makes you happy, and you operate with that every day. You operate with that type of character every single day. But I would say that most people, you know, unfortunately, most people do not. Most people do not understand what constitutes or what can constitute to their happiness. So therefore, they are constantly depressed. They're constantly trying to buy this or constantly trying to buy that. You know, as we sit in front of TVs most of the time, and media, if you go online, media is very good at it too. They they basically try to bombard your thinking process. They try to take up space upstairs with ads and flashy things and websites and models wearing this or wearing that, and you know, so we're constantly being bombarded. And if we're not, I want to go back to that question that I asked you earlier. Knowing what constitutes or knowing what can contribute to our daily joy, inner joy, and happiness. If we don't understand that, if we don't clearly define that in our lives, we're going to be basically going from something to something, and we're not going to have that true inner joy that most are seeking for. And I would say the whole world is actually seeking for that joy, that peace, that tranquility. God, our creator, has the way that he has made us. Obviously we serve him unknowingly. Sometimes we're not even aware that we're serving God, our creator, but we serve our fellow man. And it's really hard to serve our fellow man when we're not truly happy, when we're not content. I think about businesses, I think about relationships, I think about, well, really, that's what the majority of the world revolves around, right? Is business and marketing and sales and making money and building relationships and matrimonies and families. You know, everything else are experiences that we all go through. And a lot of things fail. A lot of things fail. Many businesses fail. They lose their customers. They go out of business, and we see that all around us. And I personally believe that the major part of the reason why those things happen is because there's a team of people that are operating, and they really don't know themselves. Because when you know yourself and you know what constitutes your true happiness, your inner joy, you want to spread that into the lives of others. That's something that is influential around an office. It's influential in a family, in a relationship, when you truly know, when you truly know. Now, I really want to engage you on the other side to think about what I'm sharing in this video. You've come across this video, you've come across my channel here. You really don't know who I am. I'm just going to share just a little tiny bit about myself here in this video. I was that type of person that was wandering around looking. I was looking. I was trying this. I was trying the other thing. You know, when it came to TV, when it came to alcohol, or when it came to marijuana, when it came to gambling, or even when it came to women, it was turmoil. And of course, I did not know that I had been operating out of bad paradigms, belief systems that were instilled in me from early on. But the major part that I came to realize not too long ago was that I was missing inner joy. I didn't know who I really was. I just had no idea. I had no idea of what I wanted to do with my life, who I wanted to become. And you know, it really doesn't take a whole lot of money. In fact, it really doesn't take money to figure that out. It just doesn't take money to figure that out. What it takes is getting around the right people and studying a little bit, studying and asking yourself the right questions. That's really what it boils down to. You know, taking time to, and I don't know how your day goes. Maybe you have a busy day. I know that you probably work. Maybe you work. Maybe you work from home. I don't know. But the average person is busy, 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 and they do take time for themselves, but they take time for themselves in the wrong things. And just imagine if everybody, or a good percentage of the world's population, would take time away from the TV, or take time away from the pub, or take time away from something that maybe was not so important for them, and would begin to sit down in a nice, quiet, relaxed place and ask themselves that question. How can I be happier? How can I be a happier person? And if I am a happier person, how is that going to impact my family? Or how is that going to impact my business, my job, when I go to work every day? Well, you can answer that for yourself. I'm not going to sit here and answer that because I really didn't want to keep this video. I didn't want to make this video too long. I wanted to make this video a little shorter, but you know, I'm just the type of person that I wake up every morning with thoughts and with inspiration, and I really just want to get messages out to people that are kind of along the same lines as myself. You know, we're willing to challenge ourselves. We're willing to sit down and think. I was listening to Ernest Nightingale, and I often listen to, he's kind of like one of my teachers. He makes a statement in one of his videos about a question that was asked and to another individual. What is wrong with man? What is wrong with mankind? Women, men, children. Well, not so much children, but young people. What is wrong with them? They just don't think. They don't sit down to think. And I said in my video yesterday that we should become like children in our imagination. When we start using our imagination a little bit more, it's amazing what begins to happen. Life begins to change for us. We begin to see or sense an empowerment in ourselves. We begin to sense an empowerment in ourselves because we begin to understand challenges. We begin to challenge ourselves and question ourselves in the direction that we may be going in, what we're doing, and what truly is going to make us happy going into 2016 and 2017. So, man, I didn't want to keep this video this long, but I did. I hope that as this day progresses for you, because it is early out here in Stockton, California, I hope that as this day progresses for you, you begin to question yourself with that question. What is going to make me happy? What truly makes me happy? And am I happy? We should ask ourselves that too. Am I truly happy? This is Santos Rolon Jr. here on Next Level Consulting. I will see you on my next video. Comment below my information if you want to make contact with me. If you would like to speak with me on a more personal note regarding change and progress and motivation for your life, my information will be below. I am open for speaking engagements and one-on-ones. So once again, my information will be below. Leave a comment, share my video, and I will see you on my next video. I'll see you at the top. Remember to make every day a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top day.